Hey there, radiant Aries souls, yes, you, with the fire in your belly and the don't mess with me glare that could make a Mercury retrograde apologize. Whether you're one of my longtime cosmic companions or you just stumbled in here because the YouTube algorithm finally got its act together, welcome home. This is Zodiac Talks Tarot, where we don't just shuffle cards, we decode your soul contracts and untangle the cosmic riddles you've been too busy conquering the world to read. Now listen, this isn't just your average fluffy horoscope channel with your lucky color is red and avoid Libras this week kind of advice. Nope. Around here, we go deep like Pluto in your 8th house doing shadow work at 2 a.m. deep. And today's reading for you, Aries, isn't just about a breakup or quitting a job. It's about something bigger, a spiritual detox. A shedding of the soul's dead weight. Think of it as spring cleaning for your aura. And speaking of cleaning, let's talk farmers markets. No, not the one down the street with overpriced kale and beard oil samples. I'm talking about your internal farmers market. Are you stocking your shelves with fresh, soul-nourishing truth? Or hoarding emotional baggage like it's on sale? Some of y'all are squeezing lemons from past trauma and calling it growth juice. Bless your heart, but that's not how lemonade works. This reading? It's your sign to open the fridge, check the expiration dates on your thoughts, and throw out whatever's been fermenting in the back of your mind since 2017. Because this is the year of triumph 2025, Aries. And you didn't come here to nibble on stale karma, you came to feast on alignment. So grab your favorite crystal, your tea, or your attitude and let's begin. Let's cut through the fluff and get honest, Aries. You can have the fancy car, the title, the sleek apartment with the minimalist furniture and artisanal oat milk in the fridge and still feel like something's missing. And I'm not here to knock ambition. Trust me, as someone who's spent decades studying astrology, human behavior, and how the soul plays dress up as the ego, I get it. We live in a world that tells us our value lies in how much we accumulate. But here's the truth, wealth without wholeness is just an expensive distraction. It's like wrapping emptiness in luxury packaging and wondering why you still feel hollow. You don't need another vision board with mansions and private jets. You need to remember that abundance isn't about what you have. It's about how aligned you are. Real abundance? That's love that doesn't flinch, peace that doesn't depend on silence, and a kind of spiritual clarity that no algorithm can replicate. Oh, and let's not forget the kind of Wi-Fi that actually works when you need it most. That's true luxury. Now, the wheelchair card came up in this reading, and before your mind runs wild, no, it's not about your physical body. It's about a mindset that has quietly, but powerfully, been paralyzing your spirit. It's that subtle yet dangerous belief that unless you're achieving something, you're not worthy of rest, joy, or love. I've watched countless souls burn themselves out chasing a gold star that was never meant to define them. This is where the judgment card rolls in like your soul's version of an early morning wake-up call, no snooze button. It's saying, stop performing for approval and start remembering who you really are. This life was never about proving your worth. It's about returning to it. And trust me, Aries, the universe didn't assign you to the year of triumph 2025 so you could measure your value by how full your calendar looks. It's your time to realign, not just grind. Now let's talk about the cosmic combo that just showed up in your reading: Page of Swords, the Hierophant, and the High Priestess. If there were ever a tarot dream team for the year of triumph 2025, this is it. It's mind, earth, and spirit walking into a bar, only to realize they are the bar. You see, Aries, this trio is the sacred syllabus of your personal soul school. Page of Swords is that part of you asking questions, reading between the lines, Googling what is my life, at 2 a.m. The Hierophant is your earthy mentor. Think of him like your spiritual CPA, keeping the soul ledger balanced. And the High Priestess? She's the mysterious oracle in your intuition who's been quietly whispering, "Put down your phone and pick up your inner voice." Let me put it this way, you're out here learning how to budget, navigate LA traffic without screaming, and maybe even trust people again. But have you logged into your cosmic Wi-Fi lately? Because spiritual clarity requires more than mindfulness apps and moon water. The High Priestess doesn't shout. She posts cryptic captions like, "Stop scrolling. Start listening." And no, there's no filter for the truth. Now let's get into this relationship energy. That riddle you've been obsessing over? The one that feels like it should make sense by now? Plot twist, the answer was never in them. The missing piece is in your mirror. You don't need someone to complete you. This isn't a rom-com from 2003. You need someone who doesn't distract you from completing yourself. That's real partnership. Not someone who fills the silence, but someone who helps you hear what your soul's been trying to say in it. And as for the stranger card, no, you're not weird for craving connection. You're just spiritually exhausted from pretending you don't need it. But before you go looking for the one, make sure you've found you. The real you. The one who doesn't dim your light to make other people more comfortable. The one who doesn't shrink to fit into places that were never built to hold your fire. This chapter isn't about pretending you're okay alone. It's about realizing you were never meant to abandon yourself for company that doesn't even know how to hold your flame. Let's get real for a minute, Aries. You've got that undeniable light, bold, bright, unfiltered. People are drawn to it like cosmic moths to your fire. But here's the deal, just because someone shows up for your glow doesn't mean they're capable of giving anything back. And this isn't a TED Talk, it's a tarot truth. Stop pouring your energy into cracked cups that leak the moment you turn your back. You're not a human charger. You're a whole damn universe, and yet you've been running on emotional fumes trying to keep everyone else lit. The message is loud and clear: don't become a stranger to yourself while trying to be the savior, therapist, or emotional buffet for everyone else. You can't find peace when you're constantly putting your needs on mute. Now enter stage left, the Justice card and the Four of Pentacles. These two? They're your cosmic accountants, reviewing your emotional receipts. And guess what? Some of y'all are spiritually overdrafting for relationships, jobs, or friendships that look like blessings on paper, but your soul is quietly filing for bankruptcy. Just because it sparkles doesn't mean it serves you. Choosing yourself isn't selfish, it's your karmic rebalancing act. And in this year of triumph 2025, your soul contract is up for renegotiation. The terms? More honesty, less self-abandonment. More clarity, fewer emotional ES. And finally, let's talk about that car accident card. Now don't panic, no one's predicting a literal crash, but emotionally. Some of the situations you're in are spiritual fender benders waiting to happen. You've been calling it passion when it's really chaos dressed up in cologne. Spirit's saying, it's okay to want the ride of your life, just make sure it comes with working brakes, healthy boundaries, and zero red flags flapping in the wind. You deserve better than emotional airbags deploying every other Tuesday. Let's talk about the Three of Pentacles for a moment, Aries. This card isn't just about teamwork, it's about alignment. And yours? It's finally starting to download. Your new tribe is loading, slowly, maybe, but it's coming. Please stand by. Spirit's just doing a little energetic matchmaking behind the scenes. Now, I know the wait can be frustrating. You've been trying to make lemonade out of some seriously questionable fruit lately, and honestly, some of it was already growing fuzzy stuff. The lesson here? Stop trying to sweeten what's sour just to make it easier to swallow. Real connection doesn't require you to disguise your worth or sprinkle sugar on dysfunction. The right people, the ones who honor your fire, not just bask in its glow, they're not going to drain you. They're going to match your energy. They're on their way. And now, let's close with a reminder your soul probably needed more than your to-do list did. You're not behind. You're not late. You're not stuck. You are becoming. This isn't a race, it's a divine unfolding. So take a breath. Take several. This chapter of your life is not meant to be rushed, it's meant to be lived. Some of us are late bloomers because we were meant to blossom in rare seasons. Say it out loud with me if you can. I am not behind. I am on my divine path. So go enjoy your life, Aries. Laugh a little louder, cry when you need to, take naps without guilt, and stop apologizing for growing at your own pace. You're doing better than you think. And if this reading resonated with your beautiful, fiery soul, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Zodiac Talks Tarot. This is where we decode your cosmic journey one card, one insight, one spiritual breakthrough at a time. See you in the next reading, Aries. Until then, stay bold, stay true, and stay lit from within.